Well, we are all here. It is a pleasure to be here with you for this. We're here for the opening round of the championship, here for BRL, and, well, all I could say is strap yourself in for the new season, and looking forward to it. We may have a fellow co-commentator joining me soon, I don't know yet. Things are very loud in my ear. Let me just fix that for a second. And there we go. So, Tier 1, a new looking Tier 1. I'm just making sure everyone looks not too laggy on my end. Yeah, everyone looks okay, so that's good to see. And we are definitely set for what is sure to be a fascinating one here tonight. For those wondering if just want to let you know that are watching, be sure to let me know how the stream's going throughout the night, due to my current situation. So Gibbs, here in P16, in the Haas, new driver, I believe. Who knows? He could have been in the league beforehand. I don't know. Raf! Oh my god, it's Raf! Raf, an absolute goat. It's great to see him return. And he's in Tier 1. Oh, that's going to be spicy. Hoops here, I believe. I think full time? I don't know. I haven't really paid attention to who's in what car. I only got given the role just about 10 minutes ago. So... But here's some of the drivers for you all. We got Boss Cookie back in Tier 1. We got Boss Cookie returning into the Tier 1s. And we've got 7 people watching right now. Can you all hear me? Just want to make sure. Can you all hear me right now? I don't know if everyone can hear me. Or not. Heatwave in Tier 1. Oh my goodness. Heatwave is in Tier 1. Thank you, Potato. Good shout out to you, Potato. You're Tier 2, aren't you, Potato? Good luck in about 2 hours' time. Good luck in 2 hours' time. And, yeah, just wanted to make sure, everybody. That's all. Just wanted to make sure. Hope you're all doing well. We're going to stick with Heatwave because... why not? It's been a while since I've commentated on Mr. Heatwave. Back in the days in Tier 3. And it is a very exciting time. Ryan, thank you. I appreciate that, Ryan. I appreciate that. I appreciate the people that I don't know their what their Twitch name is compared to their Xbox name. I appreciate that. You know, who's that Skeppy guy? I have no idea. We'll keep an eye on Heatwave here in Bahrain. And see how he goes here on this lap. Soft tyres, obviously, for everybody. No one's going to be on the mediums because you go. Mediums won't be a tyre you qualify on anymore. It's all about those softs, and I kind of like that. It's just full out, go out there for 18 minutes and just go bang, 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 bang. That's I think the beauty of the qualifying now here in this new game, and I think that's great. So here comes Heatwave now to the round. To the last corner. Drinks goes to the top with 28.431, and Heatwave goes into P2. I would lose my mind if Heatwave got a win this season. Hoop goes up into P1 on the Williams here this evening. And here is Axe. We'll see how Axe can do. Boss Cookie goes up into P2. And it is going to be an interesting one here tonight. See how things play out in this one, because, you know, no Chandler Sater. He's only a reserve now, which could just open up the championship completely, or just give Hoop a 100-point win. You never know. Oh, an Axe. Hello there. Surprisingly, it did not invalidate him, especially at that corner. I thought it would have. But, alright. Axe now comes to the line. Let's see what Axe F1 can do. He crosses the line, and he goes up into P3 in the McLaren. Here's Roscoe, who's lagging for me, yet I go to someone that's not in my country and they're not lagging as bad. It makes sense. Alphanesis! What can Alphanesis do here this evening? Another driver who's going to be trying to look for absolute pace and absolute, well, speed. And we'll see what he can do here tonight. Alphanesis had those... Well, he had some of those races last season, a couple of seasons where good, things didn't go his way, or just domination. You know, and he's going to be looking for that as the man on the moment. Skipper, who's a lot of people saying that could be a favourite, goes into P2. Cold Carnival in the chat. Hello to Cold Carnival. A name that I know so well from ACC as well. ACC, we don't know when it's coming back. Here comes Alphanesis to the line. He goes to the top. 27-7 goes Alphanesis. He goes P1. And Ryan, hello to you. Things are running well at the moment, Ryan. I think maybe because it's morning time and the internet's not too bad as look minute. So we're fingers crossed here. By the way, just want to let you all know that yes, we are not on a PC stream, unfortunately. Just the situation I'm in at the moment, so we have to stick with Xbox stream for now. But we're on Xbox. We've still got a stream going. Hopefully it and Roscoe, not Mr. VSR anymore. I have to refrain myself from saying that. Has had a spin. So yeah, PC stream coming back. Hopefully soon. So yeah, especially when crossplay comes a thing next season, hopefully, and we can make the stream very beautiful, as me and Ryan have spoken about in the past. So yeah. So it is Alphanesis on top with a 27-7-3-5. Hoop in second. Skiffer P3. Skiffer. I'm just going to keep saying Skiffer. Me and Katra last season used to just question about how you say that name many times. Shout out to Katra. No, not shout out to Katra, because Katra doesn't want to be here anymore. But still, shout out to Katra. Still doing good feats for BRL. Here's Raf in the Alpine. I'll tell you this right now, Raf on his day can be a quick driver unless he makes some bodily mistakes. So Raf can be quick, but he's just got to refrain from those mistakes. I am pronouncing it right. Okay, well, there we go. There we go. I didn't remember if I was or not. Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you. I had no idea. As Skippy would know and a few others who watch the ACC stream, I have trouble pronouncing names as Rav goes to P8 here in the LP. Not sure if he reads the chat. Okay. Here is Hoop. And, yeah, no sweat. I always say to people, you got to remember, I'm not American or from that region. So, me Australian, we pronounce things very differently. Just like Ryan, he's from New Zealand. They pronounce things even weirder. Here's Hoop. We'll watch the rest of Hoop's lap here in the Williams. And I quite like the Williams livery. And we'll see how Hoop will go this season. It's looking like so far it's probably going to be Alpha, Nieces, Hoop, Skiffer, Boss. That could be the guys sitting near the front. Yeah, alright, mate. So we'll see if any others can play into the cards here. Bahrain's usually one where we find who's on the pace, as Hoop goes to the top, 27-6-7-0. So he goes P1 as Boss cooking now. And it's good to see that it's not like Brazil when everyone was lagging for me, thank God. Here comes Driggs! Driggs goes P3! Driggs always won. Driggs always one that can show some good time And I don't know if that's just Hoop leaving. Yep, that's just Hoop leaving. Okay, I got a bit nervous there. Axe, I'm sure would be want to go for another lap. Boss Cookie has invalidated. So we'll see how things play out here at the moment. So Skiffer's now out on another lap. Driggs P3. Lots happening here. A lot's happening here. And we'll see if any other guys that can bring up to the party. I'm sure Cam's another one who, on his best day, can be very quick. And then on his best day, he can have a shocker. So, that's going to be a thing. Stenner's here. I just realised that. That's a name that I have not commentated on in quite some time. And that's a commentator's curse, if I've ever seen one. Maniko here in the Ferrari. We've made a deal. If Maniko's had enough, he'll retire and commentate with me. So, we'll see how Maniko goes here this season here in Tier 1. Maniko now crosses the line, and it's a P9. So not too bad from Maniko there. Who's out on laps at the moment? We'll watch the rest of Cam's time. It's down. Down on his time. So, where is Axe at the field? BRL. I don't know which one of you are in the BRL. Look, hey, look, I could do it too. Look. Hi. Who knows who's who? We'll watch Axe here at the moment. I'm sure Axe can deliver. I mean, we saw it last season. Axe delivered in parts, and then just things didn't go well for him. So he's going to be pushing hard here tonight and this season for, I think, to get some good wins, to get podiums and be a championship fighter. I think that's going to be the big thing for him. So, we'll see how it all turns out here for Axe. We'll watch the rest of Axe's time. We've got 5 minutes to go. And yes, TTMN. Shout out to that group. Wait for them to offer me a contract, but again, I don't accept contracts. There's only one contract I've ever accepted, and that's from Skippy to do Bathurst every year. Here's Axe. Goes P4. Goes up into P4. Axe to P4. A little bit time to find in his time. Here's our Phonesis. We've got about 4 minutes to go here in qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix, the first round here of the championship. And our Phonesis, I think, has lifted off his time, actually. I think he has. Skiffer goes P3. You know what I mean, Ryan. You know what I mean. I'm just playing along. Here's Boss Cookie. P6. Another one on his best day can be very quick. On his best days, he can be quick Cookie. I'll give him that credit. On his real best days, he can be a race-winning contender. And I'm sure that this season he can do that as well. Predictions? I don't know. I have no idea, Daniel. I have no idea. I have no idea about predictions. But give it in the chat. What your predictions are for this season, everybody. For the season in general, who you think's going to be the one to beat in the championship? Could be anyone. It could be anyone. I think there's going to be quite a few contenders. Now, Mr. Sater's not here. Which, no offense to Mr. Sater. He's a very quick driver. But I think as Boss Cookie goes P2, there we go. I proved my point. I think there's going to be a lot of contenders for race wins here. Even though he did get contenders, Chandler, last season, but when he was at the front, he's very quick. You know, like Ryan in the past. BAM! As he deletes his setup that he's given to me for later tonight in a league that I'm doing. So we are coming towards the last bit here. Louis here. Louis won the opening round. Was it last season? I think it was the season before. I have a great memory. But I know he won the opening round. I think it might have been 2 seasons ago. So we'll see how things go. And a few predictions. Driggs win. Alphanesis win. Driggs, again, another one who could be very fast. And Ryan saying I'd be upset if I actually cared. Yes. But that's what I'm trying to point. I mean, there's a lot of drivers. I always say that the best of the best that are good at the front, they can go. And then when they're in the mid-pack, or in 4th or 5th, can be a little bit of trouble happening. So, it's not me being offensive. It's just, as a commentator looking on, you know, that's what you see as a commentator. What you think. That's what you think as an, in quotations, expert. Even though Catra's not here anymore. And Catra was the expert. Rest in peace, Catra. His supply Raptor. It's great to see Raptor still here. Raptor's an absolute jet to be still here around BRL. He crosses the line and he goes P10. And it's his bold prediction, Maniko podium. There we go. Strategy's most important. Yes, it's an interesting one around here. Because I've only commentated on leagues in my region, so I'd love to see what these guys will do tonight. Daniel saying a 2-stop. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Well, that's not what I was expecting. 2-stop. It'll be interesting who starts on what. See if anyone goes to hard tyres, which probably Raptor will. Raptor usually was known last season for the one for the ultimate strategy, so yeah, medium hard, that's what I think it will be. Someone could go for the sneaking medium to soft, which you can do, but you know, you need things to go your way. So yeah. So look how close that top 6 is, by the way, everybody. We have 30 seconds to go. We have 30 seconds to go here at the qualifying. Louis got a bit of a toe for the Williams. He does improve, but not enough. But he's got 20 seconds to go, and Heatwafer's gone for a spin. Gibbs has crashed. Here comes Raf. He's on his time. And where is everybody on circuit at the moment? Trying to get a range on who's out on circuit. Again, I can't believe that everyone else except Roscoe is not lagging for me. It doesn't make sense. So, we got actually Jeffy Sanchez. No, I'm just going to say Jeffy. I'm just going to say Jeffy. I'm not going to... It's not Sanchez. It's... Yeah, okay. We'll just go Jeffy in the Ferrari. He's down in P17. Let's see what the Ferrari can do. Goes P16. So there we go. I hyped that up for no reason. Here comes Raf. And the next one across the line will be Roscoe. We'll go through the field once they cross the line. Raf is next. He goes P11. He's done. Here comes Roscoe. Again, it makes sense that no sense that Roscoe's lagging to me. Here comes Roscoe to the line. And he's going to stay down in P12. Here come some of the contenders. Here's Hoop. Around the last corner. He's down on his time. What can Hoop do? He doesn't improve, but he's still on pole. Here comes Skipper. Axe goes to pole. 27.6. Here comes Skipper. Can Skipper spoil the party? Oh. What? That's unbelievable! Look how close that is, unless Jacobs can spoil it all. No, he can't. And Axe gets pole by 0.01! Incredible! And we've got a season on our hands here. Axe goes pole. Skipper second. Hoop third. It's close as you want to get. Between the top 6. 1,000th of a second. I I can't do my best Larry McReynolds. 1,000 or a second! He's the qualifying results. It's Axe, it's Skipper, it's Who, Boss Cookie, and Alphanesis. Look at how close it is between. Well, essentially that top 7. It's close. And it's, well, between the field, it's about almost a second. Wow. Grid is very competitive here tonight. And it is a interesting one here this evening. So, strap yourself in. We're about to get underway here for the start of the season. Yes, you told me, Ryan. Yes, you did. Indeed, you did. And yeah, indeed, Heatwave. Indeed, the heat is absolutely heating up here this season, my friend. You better give me a good result here tonight. And am I a bit biased to my drivers I used to commentate on Tier 3? Yes, I did. Yes, I kind of am because because I still remember those days. Those were great days. Solar subscribes at Tier 1. Thank you, Solar. Axe for the win, he says. Thank you, Solar, very much for the subscription. As always, apologies that we don't have any fancy up for the subscription. Hopefully in the future we will here in BRL. Great to see 26 of you in. Stay with us throughout the night. Be sure to let me know if the stream goes to you-know-what. But it's running good at the moment, so yeah. Zach saying, remember my T4 debut. God damn it. That's why I need you in here, Zach. Full time. But unfortunately, your situation, you can't be full time with me. So, but hopefully I can get you in for a commentary here and there, since we've never commentated together. Right. I don't know if is the Mr. Formation Lap on. It is. So, yeah, Formation Lap is on. As me and Ryan go, I wonder if it's. I'll hold back for a second, Ryan, till I see if what happens happens. Yeah, I'll hold back. Well, it's good to see that. Well, I mean, it's good. It's usually the usual at the moment of the how everyone usually looks for me to me. Right. Oh, and Axe goes for a spin. Okay. Yes, TT. Yes, indeed. So, holy moly! I almost said something else then, and then I forgot I'm not on the right stream to say that. Look at the hard tyres! Well, I did not expect that. I thought there would have been more mediums on the board, but no, a lot of hard tyres. There we go. So that's why I love commentating here, because the difference in strategies we usually see. Wow, so Drake starts on the mediums. Interesting, yeah, quite interesting. I thought I would have seen some more mediums down the board, but no. A lot of hearts on the board, everybody. A lot of hearts on the board. Give me your predictions in the chat. Who's going to win the Bahrain Grand Prix? Guess it's actually possible with Formation Lap. Good point. What? Well, if the situation that I think that I don't know if it's going to happen or not, Ryan, we'll see how things go. Hard, soft, no way. Well, I don't know why we would do that. So, Hoop, either DNF or win. There we go. And we'll see how things go here tonight. Zach saying he'll win the Bahrain Grand Prix, and Cookie has absolutely missed his mark by like 500 meters. Of course, Formation Lap, the lining up on the grid. That's, it's a small thing, but it's a great thing, I think, and I think it's fun. as we're about to get things underway. Everyone's hooping up and down for me. Hopefully that stays away. Yeah, hards to softs, absolutely. Hopefully I don't have to do a restart. Hopefully things can stay okay. We're about to go underway for what is the start of the new season. About to get underway for Season 9 here in Tier 1. Who's going to win? Who's going to take victory here in the Grand Prix? It's Axe, and I forgot that I can't get a good camera view. We're racing! And Skipper's got a great jump. He will lead down into turn 1. Boss Cookie comes up into second. He could even lead Boss Cookie. And it's close as you want to get. Skipper and Boss Cookie leads. Axe goes down to P5. Here comes Hoop for the move. And there's drama behind. It's Maniko. But Hoop now looks for the move for P2. P2. Can Hoop hold on to it? Oh, this drama. Trix has gone off. And he spins. That could be big. Luckily he ghosted. Luckily he ghosted. Thank goodness for that. That was chaos indeed. As our Axel's trying to claw his way back throughout the field. My God, indeed. We'll have a chat after the stream, Ryan, about... Whoa, Cam! Talk to me nicely. He's talking to himself very nicely with that moment there. My goodness me. Cam up at a P5. What a great stuff for Cam. How many positions have been gained here? Well, actually, Gibbs with the best start. 7. No, it's actually Jeffy with 8. Great start. And there's been drama for Alphanesis as well. He's down to P17. We saw what happened to Driggs. Oh, man. It's right out chaos here at the moment. As we watch Gibbs here at the moment in the Haas. The Haas driver's going to see if he can get close here to Jeffy for a move. So it's lap 2 now of 29. Does Gibbs look for a move? No, not yet. Not yet. But at the front, excuse the scrolling, everybody, it is Skipper. P2, Boss Cookie in the lead. Boss Cookie, another one. When he's got that clean air, he loves the clean air. He loves that clean air out in front. He's another one of those drivers that loves it. And the game's saying mediums to hards. The game's saying softs to hards for Boss Cookie, but he's on the hard tyres. Fantastic game. So, scrolling through the field. We've got Axe now. P4. Axe may just sit back here for a little bit. Axe, one of those drivers who does have a bit of caution on him. And then he pounces at the right moment when he needs to. So we'll see how things go. Cam in the top 5. When Cam's on it, he's on it. And he's going to look for a good result here this evening. Let's go down the field. And we've got Driggs and Goose Slayer. Goose very close to the back of the AlphaTauri. And Goose now... Oh, look at this now. Driggs now looking to try to see if he can get close here to Jacob. So this is an angry pack here. You got Roscoe who's lagging all over the place for me. Nice work, Ross. As Rav, P11, the best of the runners. As now Driggs and Jacob, they change positions. So there we go. Oh, meanwhile, Gibbs and Jeffy. Gibbs and Jeffy. Gibbs comes through and Gibbs goes up into P8 here in this Grand Prix. As he comes, someone's around, it's Jacob. I think? No, I don't know. Don't know who that was. Alphanesis has come into the pits, and Alphanesis is on the medium tyres, so he's probably hoping for a safety car to go his way, and hope for the rest of the race it can go well for him. Stenner! Oh, Stenner's now in this pack. He's in the pack of the leaders. He's in P6. For the historians out there, Stenner was famously in Tier 3, got like 6 poles in a row, and he DNF'd all of them. That was a long time ago, and I'll be hoping he won't do something like that this season. He'll be looking for some good results. Boss Cookie He's got Skipper coming. The Alfa Romeo's coming. Some say the favourite for the season. Some say. But we'll see if that is going to be the case or not for the Alfa Romeo. And Boss Cookie already gets ready to defend. Hoop with the fastest lap of the race. The Alfa Romeo, does he look for the move? No. Holds back. Holds back as Driggs does the fastest lap of the race on the medium tyres. So, Skipper, it's a game plan. And that's what it is here at the moment. The game plan of when do you pounce for the right moment. And I agree with Ryan in the chat. But we've seen in the past, guys just waiting for their moments. But early on, you'd think you'd be going for it. You'd think you'd be going for it. That's the thing, as Cole Carnival says oi to me. And hello to you, Cole Carnival. I have not forgotten about you. Driggs, I think, has gone past Raf, or Raf has gone past Roscoe. I don't know which one. As Raf is closing in here on Driggs. This is for P11 here in the Grand Prix. And Raf now's going to see. Those medium runners not really been a factor. I mean, Driggs did have that moment. But yeah, the medium runners not really been a factor here. Not really been a factor in all this. So this top four, right with each other. Here's the battery update, 57, 51, 49. So they're pretty much all the same. Boss Cookie defense. I think Skipper's got to go for it. You've got to go for it. You've got the run, and he goes for it for the lead. Does Boss Cookie fight it? No, he won't. He will not fight it. And Hoop now, P3. You got Axe in P4. Coop. Cam P5 and Louis P7. Sorry, Senna P6 and Louis P7. So really, it's the top 7 near each other at the moment. It's a 7-way battle right now, essentially. I mean, a couple of those guys are slowly starting to get out DRS range, but it's mostly a top 7 battle at the moment. As Driggs has gone past his teammate for P10. We'll keep it up. Let's go actually to that mid-pack. And I may have to get some batteries because my batteries are running low. Oh no. Watch a bit of this mid-pack. Give this mid-pack a bit of a show. See how they're all doing here in this pack here at the moment. Don't mind me. Driggs, Jeffy in P9 here right now. Jeffy's going to try to get close to Gibbs. Gibbs is pretty much all on his lonesome. And we'll see how things go. And yes, it's a white flag, indeed. So back to the front, lap 5. We're closing on lap 6 of 29. Here in this Grand Prix. Not much is happening here at the moment. Well, no, I didn't mean that. I mean, not much is happening right now in this group. Things have stayed steady. No one's close to each other for a move yet. Unless Boss Cookie gets a good run for these next couple of corners and goes for the run on him. No, not close enough to go for it. But Cookie, if he sees the opportunity, he'll go for it. Absolutely. Car round. It's Alphanesis. I said it before in qualifying. I said Alphanesis, he either has a really good day or he has a really bad day. That's just the story for Alphanesis, unfortunately. And he's just going to have to hope for a safety car to get him back into this race. He's Axe in P4. As, oh, there's drama for Driggs. Driggs has had a moment. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. As now Raf tries to see. Oh, couldn't go for it. Does Raf go for the move? No. No, does not go for it. So, and here comes Driggs once again. No. So, it's getting interesting here at the moment. Here in this race. The top 3, and let's go back to the top few guys. Cam is down to DRS, so that could allow Stenner to challenge. Driggs with another time penalty. He's using those track limits a little bit too much. here in this one. As Boss Cookie now will hold back for just now. So we'll see how things go. Hoop. We'll see what Hoop does. I wonder if Hoop's going to stick behind for now, but if Hoop sees the opportunity, will he go for it? That's the question. And here's what I thought. Stenner is closing in. He's got a time penalty though. Someone's around. It's Gibbs. Gibbs has had a bit of a spin. That moves up Jeffy into the top 8. And look at that margin between 8th and 7th. It's 4 seconds. So those top guys here in the front. But right now... Oh, the Mercedes! Oh! Louis, big moment there. And no, I don't want to become famous. I don't want to become famous. Let me do this. There we go. There we go. Boom. Boom. Alrighty. There we go. There we go. I just remembered that I have the... I can do that. As... Oh, what's going on here? Got the Ferrari... Oh, Jeffy's had a spin. Yeah, Jeffy's had a spin. Oh, no. Jeffy's had a spin. And that is... Oh, that's caused chaos. Meanwhile, let's go to Stenner. He's through on Cam. 1.8 seconds to gap now, and Cam... That margin is closed back down. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, my goodness me. Meanwhile, as Ryan gets a capital letters Chaz... As he just realised who's driving. Mozzie. He's a bit of Mozzie. Tier 3 driver, Tier 2 driver. Oh no, I think he's always been Tier 2. Always been a very competitive driver. And we'll see how he goes here this evening. And Supply Raptor down in P17 here at the moment. Let's go back to the front. We're on lap 8 of 29, everybody. Skiffer, it's looking like the top 3 at the moment. Axe is a little bit further back now. Axe is out of DRS. And it looks like to me Cam and Stenner could have a ding-dong battle here at the moment. Because now it's 2 seconds between those two. And we'll see how it all plays out in the latter stages of this Grand Prix. Ryan said, can these drivers pass each other already? Well, next time you don't pass a driver on another league we do, I will yell at you. As Gibbs has spun. There you go. Gibbs has had a spin once again. That's a show for Gibbs. So, surprisingly, no retirements so far. No retirements so far in this race. And, yeah, I thought there would have been a DNF by now, but no, it's calm as she wants to be. Well, as speaking of the Neville, Gibbs retires in the pit lane, so Gibbs retires in the pit lane, so that will not bring out the safety car. Which, for those wondering, I've been told that this season that the safety car actually can come out with 3 laps to go, so it actually goes to 2 laps to go when the safety car can't come out. So something new codes have changed, which is quite interesting. So we'll be watching eyes on that when we have the 1 lap dash to the finish, if that does happen this season. Look forward to that. I predict next week in Saudi it will happen, which Saudi is our next race here in Breakout Racing League. What next round, I should say. Of course, Tier 2 coming up afterwards with Medico and Dima, I do believe. I wish. Maybe next season we'll get Deer in the commentary box. So, top 3 pretty steady as she can be. Let's see if Cam challenges Stenner. Come on, Cam. Oh, he got for the Cam move. Drinks with a 5-second speeding penalty. I would not be surprised if he retires in the pits after that. Right, you'll keep going. Good on your Driggs. As the Stenner look for it. No. Watch them all follow each other into the pits. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see if that's the case. As we got Louis now is closing up on this fight with 5th and 6th. And I really need to go get my batteries just in case if this controller does plug out during this stream. So here's our top 3 once again. They're going to be going very long. So won't see them pit just yet unless we saw safety car for some reason, which Manico is around. Ferrari around. Ferrari not having the best of days. Oh, what's going on there? That was close. Watch this from Jeffy's point of view. Not enough. But Manico, as Manico looks. This is a battle for P15. We're watching it, and Manico gets it done. So Manico goes over to P14 and gets the move set. As they say in tennis, set. Ritzy in the chat, one of the commentators that always Care gets close. I'll talk to you, Ritzy, in just a second, because let's see if Care could do something here. And yeah, Axe with no battery at all. Yeah, he's got no battery at all. Thank you for that. And yeah, there we go. Ritzy in the chat. Yes, Ritzy, probably the #1 commentator that was always gave me love. Was probably the most biased towards me. Except for another league that biased towards me in Brazil. Oh, and there's drama. I think it's Jacob. Yeah, Jacob's had a spin. Probably because Catcher always hated me, so... Catcher always used to make fun of me. That's why I got rid of her. Lap 11 at 29. Here in the Bahrain Grand Prix. Hope you're all doing well. Breakout Racing League Tier 1. It is our opening round here for Tier 1 this season. Here for Season 9. We've got Tier 2 coming up after this. Clearly, Skeppy will win the Bahrain Grand Prix. Skeppy will win the Bahrain Grand Prix. We all know that's going to happen. He's odds-on favourite to win it. If he's not odds-on favourite, I'd be stunned. But yes, Skeppy to win Tier 2 coming up after this. I'm telling you, he's going to win it. He's going to dominate and he's going to be the new Tier 2 champion. And then he'll retire and say he hates the game, and then he'll go to ACC, and then he says he hates ACC, and then he'll come back to F1, and it'll just be another cycle. Here comes Cam. This is going to be a battle between Cam and Stenner and Louis for a while, I think. This is going to be the battle for outside the top 4. Cam not making some big moves yet. Probably since it's only lap 12, and I guess I need to make the big moves as of yet. Well, that's why you paid me the big bucks of 1 cent. That's why you pay me the big bucks of 1 cent for Bathurst every season. Oh dear. Well, lap 12 of 29 here in the Bahrain Grand Prix. It's great to have 26 of you in the chat. It's great the stream's going okay, as I've just cursed myself and watch it go to absolute laggy hell in the next 10 laps. As 1 second is the margin. Now Skiffer's gone out as... Well, he's pushing. He's pushing. He's looking to get a gap here, Skiffer. He's pushing the gap here as that's Jacob around again. Skiffer's pulling away. He wants to be in a comfortable spot in this race. Oh, man. 1.6, he's pulled away, and Cookie has fallen asleep because of it. And Hoot might see this, and he goes, alright, I'm going to go for this here on Cookie here. That's what he might try to do, especially with this situation. As, look at these two, still with each other. Cam and Stenner. 0.2 the gap. Driggs with the fastest lap of the race once again. He's down in P15 here right now. As Cam will try to see if he could go for something here. I'm going to try to go on board here. Oh, Driggs is actually around. There we go. He's not too far from Grosjean's big accident 2 years ago. That incident right there. Cam versus Steph, hopefully Cam does not kill him. Well, they've passed each other. No killing has happened yet between the two. And Luis just sitting there behind, probably waiting for the two to kill each other. I mean, that could be what he's looking for. Hoop could be... This could be a move here for Hoop. Especially when Cookie only has 14% ERS. Hoop's a very good saver of his battery. And here he comes. Hoop looks. Hoop goes for it. Gets the job done. Hoop goes up into second place. Oh, does Cookie look for it back? No. Unless he gets the run here. Which I don't think he will. Does Cookie set it here on Hoop? No. As Raf is into the lane, so the medium runners that started off for the mediums have gone on them to the hard tyres now, and they will go to the end of the race. So, we are closing up here on halfway here in this Grand Prix. Skipper looks the best of the rest, 2 seconds to gap, as Streaks is just having a bad day, and he retires in the pit lane. So, as expected, and yeah, that's a shame for him. Cookie, going to try and see if he can close in here. Oh, that is another car that is out. It's Jeffy, and he's retired in the pit lane. Another retirement in the pit lane here in this race. My goodness me. Another retirement here in the pit lane so far. So, which is a shame. Which is absolute a shame. As I am just going to look for my batteries. There we go. And I will reset in just a second. And you can hear me walking around in my room. Right. Let's keep an eye on here and see what goes on. And yeah, Roscoe, P9. Yeah, Ross in the points. Formula knows Mr. VSR. He's not anymore. He's just Roscoe Arm from, I think, the ACT. I think he goes for a team in Canberra. So I think he's from the ACT. I don't remember. So Hoop now pulls away, starts to pull away here, and he's going to try to get this margin down between him and Skipper. But we'll see who comes in first. We'll see who will make the jump first. Will it be Skipper or Hoop? And no, I don't think he's from Queensland. No, he's not. He's not from Queensland because he's watched cricket in Canberra before. And to all those Americans who are wondering what the hell we're talking about, just Google it. The stream was turned into me talking to Ryan, like it usually does. Let's go back throughout the field here. We've got a battle here between... Mozzie's Australian, right? Yeah, Mozzie's Australian. Yeah. Between the two Australians. Sometimes I forget if Mozzie is Australian or not, but yeah, he is. Mozzie and Roscoe. As I'm trying to get one of these batteries out. Mozzie and Roscoe. Can Mozzie challenge Roscoe up in the Haas? Or can't he? We'll see if he can or not. As Louis, he's gotten close to Cam. He's getting close to Cam. Has he got the run? No. Doesn't have enough on him to go for the move. As all these hard runners, they will be coming soon. We'll be getting close here to a... We'll be getting close to a pit stops here very shortly. And look at this. These three are all over each other. And just hold on a second, chat. I'm going to change my batteries. Give me about 10 seconds. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. There we go. Right. Don't mind me, we have returned. And Louis. So, Hoop's got that margin down to 1.2. So, a battle here for the lead going to be on. And guess they're going for the sauce. I suppose so. I think that would be going for sauce. And to be honest, I feel like that's what you'd be doing if you started the heart. It's just my opinion. Top 4 are all a second of between each other. I think that's between each other. Maniko's made a move on Raf. Maniko goes up in a P12 here in this race as the first of the pit stoppers. It's Heatwave. TTMN Heatwave is what his name should be. And he goes on the medium tyres. Mozzie goes in as well. He will go the mediums. And Raptor, he will go for the mediums as well. So it'll be interesting to see where will those guys play into a factor in this race. If so, that's really going to be the interesting point here in this Grand Prix. These three still with each other here at the moment. Maniko and Raf. I think Raf's got Maniko back. There we go. So, lap 17 of 29. By me, as I cough my guts out, we are closing in on the pit stops here for these hard runners. And we'll see how that will play out for them. Who's going to be the first one to come in? Axe is in. What does Axe do? I feel like it's going to be mediums. I've seen people go long around this time on sauce, but it's a challenge on sauce. It's an absolute challenge for around this time. Cam's in, Roscoe's in. For you to really make the sauce work, you have to go for another few more laps, really, to get the sauce to be the sexiness that you want it to be, that the soft tyres are. Yeah, round lap 2021, I'd say, for the sauce. Because right now, they would be, if you pitted now, they would be a bit deaded. So, we'll see how that all plays out. As Louis now, we'll see where I'm sure Cam might get ahead of them. But we'll see what will work, the undercut or the overcut. I have seen the overcut work in this game. I've also seen the undercut work in this game. So, we'll see how that will play out. And the skipper stay out, he does. What does Hoop do? Hoop pulls in. Ooh, Cookie stays out. Hoop into the lane. And we'll see what the overcut-undercut situation works out here, especially with Axe. Clean air here at the moment. And meanwhile, Louis is close for a move here on Stenner, and he gets it done. Does Stenner look for it back? He might actually, if he gets the chance, though. Louis closes the door. Oh, Stenner has a slight moment. He looks for it around the outside. Can he get the move done on the outside? There's contact between the two. And Stenner holds on. Wow. And well, it shows you right there, the margin between Hoop and Axe is 4. I say will be around 4 seconds. And the margin between them was about a second. So the overcut is quite the in this game. Yeah, it's quite the interesting in this game as we watch the eyes of Louis at work. That's a great camera angle. That's a great camera angle right there of Louis' eyes. Focused for this one. What does this top 2 do? I've just said before, the overcut is quite tasty. That could be why they might stay out or go long as they can to go on the sauce. Oh man. We have 10 to go as Louis now in the lane. Oh, they're both in. Stenner and Louis both in. Red Bull and Mercedes, sauce on, sauce on. So Cam has got to hold these two off. Unless these two probably get ahead, and shows you that the overcut is just so OP. Cam does the fastest lap of the race. Cam, is he going to get Louis? He's going to get Louis, but he won't get Stenner. So there'll be drama for Cam. He'll try to stick with Stenner for as much as he can, but will try to stick with his top two and hope that the softs go off at the end of this race. Alphanesis comes into the lane. He went as long as he can, hoping for a safety car, and it's not happened for him. And we'll watch this top two. We'll see if this top two make their way into the pits, and I suspect they probably will make their way into the lane very shortly. So the margin is around 24 seconds between Skipper and Hoop. The Alfa Romeo stays out longer. Does Cookie make his appearance in the pits? Yes, he does. Cookie's in. Oh, and Cam and Stenner. We're talking about it. These two battling. And Stenner's got the job done. A great move by Stenner. It's actually Cam trying to challenge him, actually. Apologies for that. I apologise for that. It's actually Cam trying to go for the move on Stenner. So I got that wrong. Here comes Cam. Boss Cookie comes out behind Hoop. And he goes for it. Cam gets the move done. Those mediums just working better for him. Stenner makes contact. Oh, it's gonna get interesting now between these two. Oh man. And it's not enough for the time being. So Cam holds back. And Axe is now with Cookie. But the thing is that Axe, what's on those medium tyres? Is the medium's been, well, I was about to say is the medium's been the better tyre, but now we see Cam is losing time to Louis, so, which is unfortunate for him. Skiff is in. 24.5 seconds. It should be enough for him to get ahead of Hoop. Let's see. It'll be soft tyres on. It's worked for him beautifully here this evening. And he comes out into the pits. This could actually be close. No, this could actually be close. And Skipper, he comes out. And Hoop, he's there. Louis with the fastest lap of the race, and he's going to go past Cam. Cam's a sitting duck, so those softs now. Oh no, he's given Louis a hit. He's given Louis a hit. Oh. And wow, he's actually talked to him nicely and lifted off and put his hand up and said, yep, I made a mistake there. Very good by Cam. And he'll try to stick with Louis as best as he can, but it's going to be tough. Well, the warm-up, as we all know, I haven't spoken about it yet. Cold tyres in this game. Whew! The cold tyre warm-up, my goodness. My goodness me, as Alphanesis does the fast lap of the race. That's why Hoop is right on him here. I feel like this is Hoop's only chance, but look at the battery. Look at the battery. That's the difference. If Hoop wants to make this a race, I feel like he's got to try to go for it here. We're coming towards the last few remaining laps here in this Grand Prix. And I think those soft tyres are starting to get up to speed now. Boss Cookie with the fastest lap of the race. Could Cookie try to go and challenge Hoop? We'll wait and see. On lap 23 or 29 here in this race. What's going on behind? We've got Roscoe and Mozzie close to each other. Mozzie in P11, Roscoe P10. Roscoe's going to see if he can close here to Raf. Shout out to Roscoe. I want to have a look-see here. Let's have a look. Roscoe with no warnings. What a goat. Well done, Roscoe. Good job. Good job. 0.8 the gap. And I think Skiffer's now starting to pull the margin. He's starting to pull away here from Hoop. And he is. But either way, Hoop will try to stick with him and hope that a miracle happens and those softs just cliff for him. That's what Axe will be hoping for with Cookie. Because Axe is still 1.9. He's not too far away from Cookie here. And he could still be a factor to maybe get on the podium. You never know. So here we go. Roscoe and Raf. The battle here for P9 in this Grand Prix. And Roscoe, he's going to try to see if he can get up into that top 9 position. Of course, Raf on the hards, he started on the mediums. And Roscoe, of course, started on hard tyres as well. Let's see if Roscoe gets a run here. Let's see if Roscoe can go for a move. Can Roscoe challenge Raf? Raf knows he's coming. Raf knows he's coming. No, doesn't send it. Roscoe just not enough to go for the send on Raf. Lap 24.29 because Roscoe, look again. He's going to try the outside. He can't. Look for it. And we got Mozzie sitting there behind. Having a keenful eye on this between these two drivers. And there's also another battle going on. Raptor and Goose Slayer. And this battle is on here for P12 here in this Grand Prix. And Raptor, a bit of a quiet night for him. But I think he won't mind. Stay out of drama. Stay out of trouble. For his night here this evening. Skiffer with a fast lap of the race. He is flying. That moment where he just pushed the gas down and pulled away from Cookie and Hoop. That's the moment in this race for him. That was the moment for him in this race, and it's worked out for him. Absolutely. Watching this battle here with Ross. Ryan, I'm just going to say this right now. That's a Penske type of question. Does he supply Raptors or Raptor the supplies? I don't know. Here's Roscoe again. But here's the question. Does Roscoe the arms? And we'll see if he Roscoe the arms. No. Does Heatwave have a Heatwave? Is Hoop really Hoop? Is he Hoopalicious? Is Boss a boss of cookies? I don't know. Is Axe an F1? Oh, something's happened to Axe. Just as oh no, that's a commentator's curse. He doesn't axe the F1s because he's just. I think he spun at the death corner. We haven't seen too many spins there tonight, actually. And that's brought Stenner up into P4. Poor Axe. Axe and I have a tradition of me cursing him. And he comes to Louis for P5, which could be for P4 due to Stenner's penalty. And yeah, Louis goes up into P5. Does Axe fight him? He thought about it. Oh. No, Axe just didn't have the best run through there. And there we go. So Axe now. P6. It must have been through that deaf part of the corner. You all know which one I'm talking about. where spins happen, but it looked like it might have been a bit beforehand he's had a moment. That's the thing, as there's a car that's slow, it's Mozzie. Meanwhile, Fenices looks for... No, Nico looks for the move, and now Fenices gets slow, retires to the pit lane, and Manika holds on. Raptor's got another position, he's up in the P11. Here comes our Fenices. Looks for the move. No, he can't get it done, and now Manika holds on. Wonder what happened to the other 949 Mitchies. Yes. So, Roscoe. He's going to finally look for the move. No, he can't. Oh, Roscoe's been teasing with that move for a while now. He's been teasing us with it, and he just hasn't gotten the move done. Axe is still sticking with Louis here, so Axe could still potentially get that P4 back. But as you see, the 3-second penalty for Stenner. We'll see how it all pans out for them later in this Grand Prix. If they can keep the marker, Axe could still get top in this race. Roscoe looks, and he goes for it. Yes. Oh, that deep move by Ross. And he gets it done. Roscoe, after taunting with it, as Raf. Oh, that was close. These two go side by side. Please lift up. Oh my god, I'm going to be scared for my life. And thankfully, it didn't end badly for the two of them. Oh. But Raf will fight him back. Ross in a P9. Doing a great job. Doing a great job. A few others have been doing well tonight. Stenner, even though that 3-second penalty, he's doing really well. And Heatwave, I think Heatwave will be happy with a points finish. I think he will be. I think he'll be happy with a points finish, and so will Ross. I think Cam won't mind being in the points as well, but I think he knows he could have possibly got a few more positions up, I feel like. As Axe now closes up to Louis. So, actually, there's a lot of drivers that I think are happy. I think they won't mind. As we go through the field, 1.9 the margin between Skipper and Hoop, but we have 2 laps to go. Skipper can't push, well that's right maybe. But he's 1.7, he should have enough to win this. Hoop's going for one more bite of the cherry. He's going for one more bite of the cherry and see what goes down. And yeah, this race, yeah, I think it's finished. But Axe could still challenge here Louis. Could still challenge Louis here. So that's probably the one fight left. And Raf and Roscoe, they could still go at it. And for those wondering, Alphanesis has gone through on Maneko. As meanwhile, the battle for last is on. Jacob looks for the move here on Mozzie. Excuse me. And Jacob gets it done. And Mozzie's trying to get a couple of positions late in this race. Well, get not to be last, I should say. And we'll see how that pans out for him. So we're on the final lap. It's 1.2. I think Skipper's just bringing it home. Ryan's saying, hang on. I don't know what he's about to tell me. And Axe, close. No. 0.8 the gap. I don't think it's enough for Hoop to win this. If there was one more lap to go after this, possibly. Meanwhile, Ross and Raf have gone at it again. We'll come back to our race winner in just a second. Does Raf look? Oh, he sends it on Ross, and no! My goodness me, it was on for Jan and Hold there between those two. Oh, That could have been ugly. But luckily, it didn't end badly for the two of them. But for Skipper, it's been a great win. Got the good start. Got the moves done. And he'll start brilliantly for Alfa Romeo. He wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. Hoop second. And Boss Cookie in third. So Cookie gets third. Stenner, it's not going to be a fourth. Axe is going to try to challenge Louis to the line, but he just can't get there. It's going to be Louis fourth, Axe P5. And there's been drama. It's actually Alphanesis has had a moment. As Heatwave could be out of fuel. I don't know. Don't know what's going on there. Roscoe P9. And Roscoe's celebrating. Roscoe's would be like me if I got points. Raf P10. And Raptor will get P11. Maniko P12. Alphanesis P13. Jacob. And then Mozzie is your field. And we're just going to invite our top three now. Or bring them in. If they want to. Oh. No, I keep hitting the wrong thing. Invite our top three. Here for this one. And what a Grand Prix here this evening. Yes, Ryan. So, that is Bahrain done and dusted. And the lead driver of the day. And, well, that was a interesting one, to say the least. Skiffy, your race winner. And, yep. There we go. Right. There's your results. Skipper with the fastest lap of the race. Gets it done here over Hoop and Boss Cookie, Louis, Axe, Stenner, Cam, Heatwave, Roscoe Arm in P9, and Raf getting into the top 10 here in this Grand Prix. Down the fields, Supply Raptor, Maniko, Alphanesis, Mozzie, Jacob, Goose Slayer, Jeffy, Driggs, and Gibbs. Unfortunately for those guys. Right. Oh, we all know we're not. We will start things off. Don't forget to include your audio since Mitchie's not on PC. Cookie in P3 took us through that one. It was a good start. P3 in the end. How was that from your perspective?
Yeah, it was good. I did not expect the start I got before the P1 before P1 was really nice. I got a good start. I didn't expect to have the pace I had. I mean, Hoop and Skiller are really like top 0.01% of drivers on the platform, so it was really nice to be able to keep up with them for a while. I think towards the end, their pace advantage over me kind of showed, 10th or 2 of lap on me. But no, it was good. It's just really hard to keep up on pad. I was never able to get the S's right, but it's a good race. It was a really good race. I didn't expect a podium in Tier 1.
Yeah, not too bad from you. Next week in Saudi, if you're there, how are your thoughts on that fantastic circuit?
It's not a fantastic circuit. I think you're on something. But I mean, I probably won't be as competitive. I absolutely despise that place. Like I don't know. So probably not nearly as competitive. Expecting like maybe top 10, top 8.
I think everyone says that for Saudi. We don't expect much.
It's so hard to get the pad right there. It's really, really rough.
Yep. Cookie, well done, P3. And we'll move on to Hoop in P2. Bit of a quiet race, but a few battles in the end. Talk us through that one, because you were on the medium tyres at the end of that race, and just wasn't enough to get the skipper in the end. Talk us through it.
Yeah, it was a fun race. I got stuck behind Cookie a bit. I had a kind of a bad start. I know Axe had a really bad one, but I understeered and let Skither by, so that was probably one of the bigger points of the race. And yeah, once he pretty much got Cookie, I knew I had to get past. I didn't lose too much time to Skither. And once I got past, I actually had surprisingly good pace. Yeah, and then couldn't get into that DRS. I was struggling once I got to that 1.2 range, and then the stops happened. We were going pretty long. I was hoping to overcut, but yeah, we were going way too long, and I thought the stops wouldn't work. I mean, they probably weren't the fastest strategy, but Skizzer just had the track position as he was far ahead. But yeah, it was a fun end to the race. But yeah, GG's.
And before I let you give me your thoughts on one of the best circuits in the world, Saudi Arabia, next week.
I like the track.
Let's remove. I'm kidding. Yeah, go on,
No.
I'm kidding.
I had a really good race last season. That was one of my favorite wins. So hopefully I can do the same.
And yes, safety cars, I do agree. I've heard it's quite bad at Saudi, the safety car system, so
Yeah.
good luck to us for that. P2, well done. We'll move on to skipper P1. It was a good race from you, obviously, with the win. Talk us through that one from your perspective.
Well, it was a good race. A few hiccups in there, but ended up winning. From the start, it was a pretty good start, and then I was able to get Hoopalicious back for P2, and then after that, I pretty much knew I had the pace for Boss Cookie because I could see that he was struggling, like in some areas of the track, like especially the straights. So after that, I just knew where to get him, and then yeah, then after I got him, it was pretty straightforward from there. I just raced my ERS and tried to keep up the best pace I could. So if Boss Cookie could stay behind me and keep Publicis behind, then I could probably get out of the DRS sooner or later, which I did. But then, yeah, after that, Sops were just not the play after the pit stops. They were just terrible after 2 laps. They just overheated, and yeah, mediums are definitely better. But yeah.
I think that's just the story of this game, really, with the sauce. Naked Saudi, give me thoughts on that.
Oh, my commiserations to Boss Cookie because he's on a controller. He's gonna absolutely hate that race, but I hope he does well. But Saudi for me, I hope I do well. I have good pace, so we'll see.
Yeah, well, that's our next race, everybody. Saudi Arabia. Join us then. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you to the top 3, and we'll see you all next week in Saudi Arabia. Stay tuned for Tier 2 with the likes of, well, it's only Skippy we care about. Hopefully he wins. We'll see you all next week. Goodbye.